Okay, so for this specific section, there is no actual question to answer in the end. And instead of just reading through everything and then applying it, I'm going to just apply it as each section that we go by. So just to kind of get a little bit more practice under our thumbs here. So in Sniffer mode, you can use V for verbose, which I feel like you should every time, no matter what you're doing, no matter what command line tool you're using. I always try to default to using V just to get more information. -D would be displaying the packet data, also known as the payload. -E would give us the link layer headers. -X will give the full packet details in hexadecimal, and -I helps us define a specific interface to listen to or to sniff. If you have multiple interfaces, you can choose a specific interface to sniff. That's basically kind of what it is. So using each one of these and see the difference between them, Snort needs active traffic on the interface, so we need to generate traffic in the Snort. To do this, use the traffic generator script and sniffing with parameter I. So I'm guessing that we would need to start sniffing first, and then we would turn on the traffic generator. I think that's kind of what it's supposed to do, because it's running, right? It's like it needs to be running in sniffing mode. So start Snort in verbose mode, use the interface I, and then in case you have one and then do the traffic generator, I think. So that's basically what it is. So we're going to zoom out here. I have Snort in this terminal, so I'm just going to clear my terminal and have that ready to go. And then I need to go ahead and access the traffic file. So let's open this thing real quick, and we'll put this right here. We'll go to File Manager. We will do the traffic generator sh. So there's that. And there it is. So what do oh, I see. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to actually do this in 2 different instances, I think. So we're going to do this. There we go. So this one will end up being traffic generator sh, or which one? Yeah, this one. That's fine. So we'll go into the desktop and then go into task exercises, and there is traffic generator. So traffic generator.sh, like that. So again, remember, you got to do the /traffic generator.sh, press enter, and there's the script. Okay, so I don't really need to do anything because we haven't gone into ICMP yet, I don't think. I think we're just testing it. So we'll see, I guess. I don't know exactly, but it hasn't mentioned anything, that specific type of traffic generation. So we're just going to kind of do normal traffic generate. I'm just going to do ICMP. It has HTTP task 6, 7, 10, and then there's 2 different exercises for 10. So I'm just going to do ICMP for that, and I'm going to move this to the side here. So first we want to run sudo in snort mode, or what am I saying? Snort in sudo mode. Yo, today's dyslexia is going really strong. I've been recording a bunch of videos, so my brain is like just all over the place. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to run snort in sudo mode, and there it is. It's actually running. And there you go. All the headers and everything are running. Nothing is going on. So let's see if we generate. I mean, I don't need to do anything. It's like literally generating everything in the background. And this is what verbose mode looks like, right? So this is basically what it is. And if I wanted to, so it says now run the traffic generator. Okay, and start ICMP or HTTP. Once the traffic is generated, Snort will start showing the packets in verbosity mode as follows. I haven't done anything, and it's already doing it. So let's actually run the traffic generator and see what we see. So now we get to see, do we see anything that's interesting? So it says packet processing PID. It's just capturing these things. It's kind of basically what it's doing. So nothing exciting. Traffic generator is working. So it says unable to create directory for yada yada, permission denied. Okay. Was I supposed to do it in sudo mode or something to terminate the options and put the command? It doesn't seem like it. It seems like it doesn't seem like I need to do anything because it's literally, I feel like it's working. So I'm just going to stop this. There we go. It started or stopped, and it detected all these things for us. So IPv4, all discard. Let's see if we have anything for ICMP, because I did the ICMP one. It detected no ICMP traffic, which means that this did not actually work. So error creating child process for this, failed to execute child process, no file or directory. Okay, so this is an issue. So let me see if I can do a sudo and then do the traffic generator See if that works. Okay, ICMP traffic. So let's do this one more time. And let's see if we can actually generate any kind of ICMP traffic, because we need this in order for it to work. There you go. Okay, so we needed to do it with sudo because it said we didn't have permissions. So now it's actually generating traffic, and we can see that there's no issues with the errors that we got, and the traffic is now finished generating. So now we can go here and stop this. And if we go up to ICMP, we now should have traffic. So there we go, 68 ICMP packets. Excellent. So it actually worked. Great. Okay, so now sniffing with D, which is the dumping packet data mode. Generate the traffic generator, See, now it says generated as sudo, because in the previous one, it didn't say, oh, it did say as sudo, but it wasn't highlighted, so I didn't notice it. Okay. Start ICMP. Once the traffic is generated, Snort will start showing the packets, whatever as follows. Okay, great. And that's basically it. So given the output, the packet data payload mode, I see, because it's supposed to be generating the payload for us, right? So -D up here said displays the payload. Okay, great. So we can see right here, it didn't display payload data, I guess. It's just showing the traffic itself. It's not giving us like a full payload. So maybe we can now get, for the ICMP traffic, maybe we can get payload data by using the -D. So we'll do sudo snort -D. Before I do that, let's go ahead and run the traffic generator one more time. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. Let's press enter on this, and then we're going to go and run the traffic generator one more time. And then we're going to do ICMP traffic. Oh, you can already see that the payloads, you can see there's way more data that's actually being generated. You can see the bits, right? You can see all the hex stuff. Yeah, all that stuff is actually being generated. So we can actually see the payloads. So let's go ahead and stop it. And let's scroll up. Again, 68 packets for ICMP. But if we go up here, now we actually see some extra bits right here. You see these bits? All of that stuff is useful to us. And then we can also see this is the hexadecimal version of the bits. Or yeah, I think this is hex, right? Or this would be ASCII and this is hex, I think. But essentially it's showing us the payload. You can actually see the payload going on. Let's see, where's the other ones? There we go. So you can actually see the payloads going on right here as well. So some of them don't have it, and then some of them definitely do have it, and you can see it. It's mostly these bits right here. Some of them are more obvious than the other ones, but it's these bits that you see at the bottom right here. You see this one's definitely more obvious. This one didn't have it. This one has one line. This one doesn't have it. This one has several lines, so this is the most obvious. Okay, so those are our payloads. And then we got the -DE. So you can also do -DE together or separate them by doing -D and then -E. So D would be for the dump, and then E would be the link layer header grabbing. So you can do that, and then we could do the same thing with our traffic generator. So we can just go and do up. It'll do -D for the snort command, but I'm just going to do a -E at the end, or just add an E. Very good. And then press enter, and then go over here, go over there, press enter on that, do ICMP traffic, go like that. And let's go look at the headers that are generated. So we can we see headers? What exactly would a header even look like in this case? What am I comparing this to? I don't even know what I'm comparing it to. So let's end that. So what is it? If we look at the examples here, we might be able to see. So commencing packet processing. Okay, we got that. What's the difference? Packet processing, I guess these are the headers. The link layer header, I guess, bro. I don't really see a difference, but I guess we'll just say that there's a difference, right? I don't see that much of a difference. So the key difference, because this one, processors okay, timestamp okay, the traffic direction okay, same thing, timestamp, traffic generation. There is, oh, you know what? I do see a MAC address. It seems like there's a MAC address here. Link layer header grabbing. Yep, for sure. That's exactly what it is. Because now I see a MAC address here, and I also see a MAC address here. That's what it is. The link layer shows us the MAC addresses. So they're talking about the OSI model link layer header grabbing. Okay, cool. So if we wanted to see MAC addresses, we can do the -E, and then we have with parameter X to give us the, what is this going to give us? full packet dump mode -x, which will give us probably a bunch of stuff. So let's do -X here, press enter, and let's see. Yeah, you can already see what's going on. So there's a bunch of crazy stuff. I'm not going to run the traffic generator because you can literally see it. There's a lot of stuff. Actually, the payload stuff for these is significantly more robust, it seems, because you can actually see much larger payloads, as you can see right here. I wonder if it's because like these are just the general traffic that's being generated and we didn't do the pings, because the pings would have significant smaller payloads because we're not generating anything really, we're just sending a ping. But I mean, these are significantly bigger, and then you can see that we have the interesting. So we don't have the MAC addresses. So let's do that again. I want to see if it's because maybe the MAC addresses were only reserved for our pings that we were doing. So let's do that, and then we'll do ICMP traffic, do that, and let's go here. Let's see if we're getting MAC addresses on this. I mean, the traffic is significantly more robust. You could just see that the traffic is more robust and the binary and the hex stuff is more robust. But if we just go up here, do we see MAC addresses? We do not see MAC addresses on these. Okay, so I guess the hexadecimal, or not hexadecimal, just the X version, which is full packet dump mode, I guess that version doesn't give us the headers, the link layer headers. So that's basically it. We just had some examples of running Snort. We ran it with verbose. We could do verbose with the dump. We could do dump and the link layer. We could also do it separate like that, and then we can do the full dump version as well. So hopefully we can kind of understand what these things are, so that as we move forward, we can get more data and answer the rest of our questions. So let's go into operation mode 2. So the first one was operation mode sniffer mode. Now we're going to do packet logger mode.